Topping the news at 5:30, a soldier from the North Towns killed in Afghanistan just may be the casualty of a religious conflict. News 4's Lori Schultz has been following the story and joins us now live. Lori.
That's right, Jackie. The body of Army Sergeant Michael Lammerts was flown to Dover Air Force Base yesterday for a transfer ceremony. Today, his grieving widow returned to Western New York from Delaware as new questions arise over the circumstances behind her husband's death. The speculation continues over whether the weekend death of Army Sergeant Michael Lammerts came as retaliation for a controversial Florida pastor's decision to burn the Koran last month. Pastor Terry Jones refuses to apologize for his actions.
We are absolutely not responsible. No, we are not responsible for their actions. That is an excuse. If they did not use the Quran burning as an excuse, they would have a different excuse.
Lammerts' death in Afghanistan came in the midst of violent anti-American protests over the burning of the Koran. At this time, there's still no clear evidence to suggest that his death and that of another soldier were a result of the Koran burning. Instead, it's now believed that a man dressed in an Afghan border police uniform was behind the fatal attacks, which occurred outside a NATO International Security Assistance Force meeting Sunday. In a prepared statement today, ISAF revealed that the suspected gunman, the targeted individual, was engaged and killed during a morning raid after he displayed hostile intent. Lammerts' loved ones were reluctant to react. Military officials haven't released the names of the soldiers who died in that gunfire. For now, the family remains focused on bringing their Army sergeant home.
Michael was a sweetheart. He'd do anything for you. He'd be the best friend you ever had.
Lammerts' widow Melissa and mother traveled to Dover Wednesday to retrieve his body, which will soon make its way to Western New York. The Tonawanda native leaves behind 2 children. He loved them very much.
Savannah looked at him, and you could see his heart melt. You know, and when the little guy, when Michael was born, that was the apple of his eye. I'll make sure those children know who their father was, that he was a hero.
And yesterday, General David Petraeus, the commanding officer in Afghanistan, issued a statement sending his condolences to the family of those killed, but no name was listed. Funeral plans will be finalized once Sergeant Lammerts' remains are returned to Western New York. Family members are still not sure when that will be, possibly this weekend. Live, Lori Schultz, News 4.